Hi, my name is Stevie and I like to write songs. For the last couple of weeks we've been in the 70s and we've been writing songs in the pentatonic scale. But there comes a time in every guitar player's life when he has to hang up his pentatonic boots and write a song in Phrygian Dominant. As you can probably guess, this is going to be some kind of progressive metal type song. Let's do it. Before I start today, I would like to do a quick primer on the modes and specifically zone in on Phrygian Dominant. If music theory is your thing and you're ready to know all this stuff, then feel free to move on to the next chapter where we get started writing the song. But for the rest of us mere mortals, let's go back and get ourselves up to speed on what the modes are. Now, in the standard Western music that we all know and love, our notes are divided up into an octave of 12. We've got white keys and we've got black keys. If you just ignore the black keys, then what you end up with is a major scale. Okay, so it'd be very typical to play that scale over the root note as a drone. However, if we play over a different drone, something weird happens. It's got an otherworldly kind of feel. Let's try an even different drone. And this is basically what modes are. It's taking the same subdivisions, but treating it as if it's in a different key. So probably the most famous mode that we use outside of major is minor. It's got a very dark feel compared to major. Now we're staying in the same key all the time. Diatonically, we're still in C major, but we're playing modally. And of course you could do it in C minor. Okay, what happens if we take the C major scale and play it over an F drone? This is the Lydian mode. And over G, it's the Mixolydian mode. Over A, it's the A minor, Aeolian mode. And over D, it's the Dorian mode. Now these all have their own colours, and it's very important if you want to learn the modes to actually know each mode has its own particular note that only occurs in that mode. So for example, in the Lydian mode, it's this note, because in major, so in Lydian the only thing we do is we make this note sharp to here. So that's the note that gives that Lydian mode its flavour. The mode that we're looking at is the Phrygian mode, and the Phrygian mode is the one that starts on E. So let's move that into the key of C. The thing that makes that different from a normal C minor, Aeolian, is this note becomes flat. So it's that note that makes it the Phrygian mode. So what about Phrygian Dominant? One thing that's important to remember is that scales are designed to make chords out of. And if we make chords out of the minor scale, our first chord is C minor, and the other minor chords are F minor and G minor. Now that's not very satisfying sometimes when we're trying to write chord sequences, because sometimes we want to have the G major so that we can get perfect cadences. So we alter the minor key so that it has this interval here, this leading note into C. So when we play our C minor scale now with that altered note, we get what's called a harmonic minor. This is a widely used scale, especially in classical music. Okay, now we can also make modes out of this. Now the Phrygian mode of C harmonic minor is the G Phrygian Dominant mode. It's a very exotic sound. Okay, and that's the mode that we're looking to use today. Now, one of the things that's important about it is that we have to keep hammering home this G idea. Otherwise, there's a very serious temptation that it'll feel like it wants to modulate into C minor again. And so we have to use certain harmonic tricks to avoid that modulation, or in some cases, actually use that. Actually play in the Phrygian dominant mode for quite some time, increasing the longing for us to modulate into the home key of C harmonic minor, and that's what I would like to try today maybe. I've got some ideas, so let's try and get started. The two hardest things in writing a song is getting it started and getting it finished. So to get us started today, I'm playing about with this analog synth sound and see if it sparks me off with any creativity and sends me in a direction. I've written this little riff on the synth. And it's got a sort of Phrygian feel to it, but because we don't play the third, we have no idea whether it's a Phrygian dominant or straightforward Phrygian, which gives us the ability to maybe with the guitars move back and forward between both these modes, the Phrygian dominant and standard Phrygian. What I was planning to do is play this little synth part in a loop over and over again and jam with the guitar over the top of it to see if I can build up any guitar riffs based on my reaction to this little riff. I don't really want to do that, just play it in unison. I want to pick out some little parts of it. That's nice. Things like that. So I'm sort of thinking on something along the lines of and then maybe I'll probably have to redesign the keyboard like in certain parts to work with what I'm trying to do, but starting to get some ideas together. I think I would like to do something along the lines of playing all the open hammer-ons onto the open strings as well, sort of. Something like that. I like that. Yeah, if I could play that right. Yeah. I'll try and get that recorded and see what it comes out like. Right, so I muted the mono synth while I was recording the guitars because it was putting me off a little bit. But let's try and bring it back in again now. I think it should come in there. And then maybe something else happens then. Let's hear what it sounds like coming in there. Nice. And then the mono synth follows that. Right, so let's step record in the notes that the guitars are playing in that part and see what happens. At the right speed. Yep, that's cool. I accidentally went up an octave there, but I think that sounds good. And I really have a strong feeling I would like to hear the major here. Yep, let's try it. Should it go back into the lick there? Let's record that. Okay. That's cool. Right, let's have a play about with the bass for a while. I think it'll mostly be doing... I tried. It's a bit mucky, so unison with the guitars there. But let's see what else we can do. That's nice. Try it again. Let's try it from the start again. There's some cool bits in there. That's it. Let's get the bass recorded. Right, I really like how the bass brought it all together, made sense of it. I think we've got the makings of a verse here, so let's hear it. Love that synth coming on. I think maybe there's a little clash here. Let's take these notes here and move them down to match the bass and see what happens. The guitars will still clash, but I think that's okay. Nice. Wonder should that note go down too? Yeah, it clashes too much with the guitar. Right, we're on to something. This is coming together nicely. So I think I'll go and get myself a cup of coffee and we'll start on some lyrics for this. Right, so I've had a cup of coffee and I've sat down and I've tried to write some vocal melodies and words for this piece of music. It seemed to come together very easily. The second half of the vocal melody is just basically playing in unison with the mono synth. And the mono synth has this rising line that goes up and up and up to its highest note in the register at the very end. So it's a sort of, there's a nice contour to the melody line, which I really like. And the placeholder vocals, I was planning on developing these a bit more, but I'm happy with them the way they are. It's getting harder every day to keep these dark thoughts at bay. It seems the more I look, the less I see. I'm falling deeper asleep. Within this quagmire I can't escape. It's eating me, feeding on my soul. Now the line that probably jumps out there is I'm falling deeper asleep. I don't really like that. I like deeper. I'm falling deeper and deeper. I'm feeling deeper unease. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. That's the first verse. I think while we're here now, we could probably start writing the second verse because I think a lot of the second verse is going to be callbacks to lines in the first verse. For example, it seems the more I look, the less I see. Straight away when I was writing that, I was thinking you could do a lot of it seems the more I, the less I. So it seems the more I try, the more I feel. And it's eating me, feeding on my soul. It's taking me, taking on control. I keep thinking flowing through my veins. It's taking me, flowing through my veins. Something about darkness. What's the song about? It seems to me that the song is about facing mortality. The most cliched thing that you could possibly write a heavy metal song about. So, but why not? Let's do it. Since the start of heavy metal, people have always written songs about death. In fact, there's whole subgenres that are obsessed with death. And I suppose poetically, it is something that the human race has been obsessed with. I feel a blackness in me. I feel a darkness in me. I feel a dark fog. I feel a black fog in me. This black fog is rotting, rusting, destroying, eating, corroding. Oh, corroding's cool. This corrosion in me, I feel a black fog in me. There's too much in me's going on. So I feel a black fog roll in I feel a black fog move. What is it? How does a fog move? It rolls in. Encroach. I feel a black fog encroach. I think we're about two, 3 lines away from finishing. Yeah, black fog encroach. Like necrotizing, metastasizing. Yeah, that's cool. I feel a black fog encroach, metastasizing and necrotizing. It's taking me, flowing. Yeah, that's done. We need a line now to start it. This corrosion in me, it seems the more I try. Right, probably something that rhymes with me. See. I can see this corrosion in me. I can feel. I never wanted to see. I never needed you to see. I never needed you to see this corrosion in me. It's right. I think we've got it. Let's have a read through the lyrics now and see how they scan and feel. It's getting harder every day to keep these dark thoughts at bay. It seems the more I look, the less I see. I'm falling deep. I'm feeling deeper unease. I'm stuck with that old line now because I've sang it with the riff so many times. I'm feeling deeper unease. Within this quagmire I can't escape. It's eating me, feeding on my soul. I never needed you to see this corrosion in me. It seems the more I try, the more I feel. I feel a black fog encroach, metastasizing and necrotizing. It's taking me, flowing through my veins. Cool. I'm really excited about letting you hear this vocal melody, so let's get these recorded now and see what they sound like.
It's getting harder every day to keep these dark thoughts at bay. It seems the more I look, the less I see. I'm feeling deeper unease. Within this quagmire I can't escape. It's eating me, feeding on my soul. I've never needed you to see this corrosion in me. It seems the more I try, the more I fail. I feel a black fog encroach, metastasizing and necrotizing. It's haunting me, flowing through my veins.
It just occurred to me we've been doing this without any mastering plugins on, so let's remedy that. So my usual stuff, a little bit of EQ, a little bit of fresh air, and the BX Master Desk. Right, let's hear what we have now.
It's getting harder every day to keep these dark thoughts at bay. It seems the more I look, the less I see. I'm feeling deeper unease. Within this quagmire I can't escape. It's eating me, feeding on my soul.
And the second verse.
I've never needed you to see this corrosion in me. It seems the more I try, the more I fail. I feel a black fog encroach,
Love it.
metastasizing and necrotizing. It's haunting me, flowing through my veins.
What? That's so good. I'm so excited about this. I heard something there now. I would like, see when I sing this part.
Corrosion in
this corrosion in me, let's add some kind of phaser effect or something to that. There's probably one in CLA vocals, is there? What's that sound like?
I've never needed you to see this corrosion in me.
That's pretty much what I'm looking for. Now, I am putting this just on this item here.
I've never needed you to see this corrosion in me.
Nice.
It seems the more I try.
Alright. Backing vocals. We could be doing with some harmonies here just to build it up. Let's try that.
It's getting harder every day to keep these dark thoughts at bay. It seems the more I look, the less I see. I'm feeling deeper unease within this quagmire I can't escape. It's eating me, feeding on my soul. I've never needed you to see this corrosion in me. It seems the more I try, the more I fail. I feel a black fog encroach, metastasizing and necrotizing. It's haunting me, flowing through my veins.
Right, let's set up some delay throws. What's the default delay throw at the moment? A half. Let's also copy that and make a quarter one as well.
I've never needed you to see corrosion in me. It seems the more I try, the more I fail. I feel a black fog encroach, metastasizing and necrotizing. It's haunting me, flowing through my
Alright, that's the delay throws all sorted, I think. I think we're pretty much ready to listen to what I've done today. Let's hear it.
It's getting harder every day to keep these dark thoughts at bay. It seems the more I look, the less I see. I'm feeling deeper unease within this quagmire I can't escape. It's eating me, feeding on my soul.
Cool.
I've never needed you to see this corrosion in me. It seems the more I try, the more I fail. I feel a black fog encroach, metastasizing and necrotizing. It's haunting me, flowing through my veins.
Yes, I cannot tell you how excited I am about this song. If I can write a chorus and an intro and a guitar solo that do this verse justice, then it's going to be one of the best songs I've written in quite some time. I'm really, really buzzing about it. It's class. It's class! Yes. Thanks, guys, for watching the video so far. Let's work on next week, maybe getting the chorus of the intro. I haven't decided yet. But we'll do something else on this song next week. So hopefully see you again there. And don't forget to do all the things that help the channel to grow. Thank you so much, guys. You guys rock.